All right, part two comparison to see if the Mexican-made Martins really compare with the USA-made Martins. Have the Sinker one, Centennial one, Sinker Mahogany concert, and my Mexican-made Mahogany concert, C1 Uke special. I also have a Koa model Martin C1K that we're going to compare to. This one is currently strung up with Fremont black lines. I have a Nui Clearwaters on both of the Mahoganies now, and also my Kiwaya Luna LC2. This is a Japanese-made Martin clone, and it is currently strung up with a Nui Clearwaters also. So all three of the Mahoganies have the same strings on them. The Koa doesn't have the same strings on it, but when we get to actually playing them and comparing them, I'll talk about that. I think the Koa is a lot different sounding than the Mahoganies, and I don't think there's really too much of a point in me putting the exact same strings on it to compare with these. Anyways, the amazing Sinker first. Amazing, punchy. Definitely tell she needs to still be broke in. That's still a new instrument. Today, I feel like the oak has settled into the strings better. I actually hadn't liked them that much on it past couple of days, since I changed them onto it. But today, came in and played it, and it just seemed like it flowed a lot easier. And these ain't new strings. I actually pulled them off of another oak. So I mean, maybe it takes a little time for the oak, to settle into the strings, or me to settle into the strings on the oak. I'm not sure. Go ahead and you do the Mahoganies together. That's just a stunning instrument there. The Koa, I really feel that its sound is a lot different. Or check out that, well, if you can show it up real good. Is that not just some amazing Koa? I mean, it's just really stunning. Really pretty. All the way around. And especially for one of the Mexican-made Martins, I felt it just really had some looks to it. Koa is just a lot, a lot smoother, mellower of a tone. Nowhere near as barky and punchy as the Mahogany ones are. This one's definitely the most punchy and barky. And like I said, I think it's just mostly because it being a new instrument, it needs to be played a lot and get broke in and opened up a little bit. It's already a stunning instrument, and it's only going to get better as it does mature in age. Let me redo it. The sinker is definitely deeper sounding. Mine, I feel, is a little bit more broke in, but there's definitely a difference there. But at the same time, I feel that the Mexican Martin really does, compare with the American. I feel, the difference in sound and tone there is the newness of one of them, and also the sinker Mahogany versus whatever other type of Mahogany that one is. What was I doing? Okay. guess that's enough of a sound sample. I really do think, you know, the Mexican mahogany really compares with the USA made sinker. I do feel the sinker is definitely a special oak. That deepness and everything from that sinker mahogany really does show. And as this thing ages, I mean, it's only gonna get better. This is just so much warmer than mine. And I mean, it's not, you know, just huge drastic, but you can really hear that deepness from that sinker mahogany, I believe. At the same time, you know, money wise and everything, I mean, if you can afford, you know, to go get you a sinker, then, you know, I'd say, yeah, it's worth getting you a sinker. I think, you know, that deepness and stuff of this, you know, truly special sound, really nice tone up the fretboard and things. But the Mexican Martins really do compare. I feel like you're getting that, you know, that Martin sound when you play it. Very comparable to the sinker, even though, you know, there's a difference. And what I believe mainly is the wood. There's only about 10 grams of difference in the weight of the American made and the Mexican Martins. And the Mexican one is the one that's actually lighter. And I'm, you know, not, you know, complaining about the weight in any way. I'm just saying, you know, they're within 10 grams of each other. You know, that's, you know, it's saying a lot. You know, the Mexican Martins, you know, I've heard a lot of bashing on them that, you know, you're not playing a real Martin if you're playing the Mexican Martin. But, you know, from purist, you know what I mean? And, well, I can say there is some difference, but I really do believe that those two, you know, mahoganies really compare with each other. And, you know, even with my Luna, it doesn't really, you know, I mean, it's got an amazing sound, and it's very Martin-like sound. But at the same time, I think those two really stand out, you know, as a closer in sound and tone together than even this one. Like I said, the Koa, I mean, not saying anything bad about the Koa, but it just doesn't sound anything like the mahogany Martins to me, or even the Luna. Longer sustain, sweeter tone. I'm really, you know, kind of surprised by how much different the Koa is from the others. I would say the other three are comparable in sound. The Luna being, you know, a little more elegant in tone, you know, in its tone shape than the Martins. The Martins are a little bit more punchy and in your face, and this one is you know, a lot more sweeter, rounded tone to it. Still extremely beautiful in every way. This is the first time I've got to try you know, a Martin Koa you know, concert. I got to try one of the Koa Sopranos, and loved it. It was definitely, you know, a more mellow and sweeter tone to the soprano than there was the mahogany soprano that I had. But I also didn't get those, you know, side by side, you know, to really compare them together. But I'm really surprised at how much different, you know, the Koa is from the mahogany. And well, I mean, both of these, you know, are Mexican made, you know, pretty much the exact same construction. They're just made out of different woods. And I think, you know, that really showcases how much difference there is in, you know, tone, in the tone of the wood itself. Of course, build adds, you know, a whole lot of variance in it, in itself. But like I said, just the wood does have a quite a bit of difference, and I'm really surprised at how much sweeter and everything that tone is on the Koa. It just really surprised me. Like I said, I love all of them together. If I was having to just pick one, probably have to be my Kiwaya Luna. If I could only pick one, pick one of those. I think it's kind of got, a little bit of best of everything, you know what I mean? But you couldn't, if I was stuck with any one of these, and I mean, well, my goodness, who in the world can complain about that amazing $1,800 sinker Mahogany Martin? I really feel that, if I was stuck with any one of these, amazing quality instrument, all around, I don't think you can go wrong. The purists are, maybe just purists, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they're wrong in any way. Everybody can like what they like, and I'm sure somebody else plays them, they might notice more differences than me or something like that. But anyways, that's best a redneck can compare them. I appreciate y'all watching.